Welcome back to the weekly news roundup. This is the business and the SillyVille editions. These are recorded live Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you'd like to catch the show live and join us there. But today, let's head on over to the business news. First, we have an update to Raspberry Pi. They are finally changing the default Pi username. The upside is, hey, a lot more secure, makes it a lot harder to brute force into it. The downside is a lot of things use that Pi username hard-coded in, and this could break some things in Pi. So if you are running some application that you know it's hard-coded in or you suspect it might be, when it asks you for a username, just go ahead and use the Pi username, but unless you have to, I would highly recommend using something else. I will probably test this out sometime soon to see how it works, and with that, I'll record that for you guys so you got a chance to see it, because, hey, I have this spare Pi here now that all I can do is move forward and use new stuff with it without going through a lot of hassle. But we did fix, if you did see the ranting video about some of the problems with the current revision of the Pi, I was able to hack my way around that and get some older cards working on it. It just wasn't super easy to do. But it is doable. It's just not easy. I really wish that they had fixed that revision, or at least let people know that that revision would not easily support some older software for the exact same model, just a different revision. But nevertheless, this is actually good. When you boot it up, then you can create a new user in addition to the password. Also, if you are using the Pi Imager software, you should be able to set the username and the password as you set it up. I will check this and see if that is the case. But that is some adjustments and updates to what Raspberry Pi is doing. Well, Tim Cook is out there spreading some fear, uncertainty, and doubt, basically calling the act of sideloading an application part of the data industrial complex. Tim Cook, I would tell you to do something really vile, but no, I don't talk about non-family friendly things on my channel. Basically, he's like, if you allow us to sideload apps into your Apple device, you're going to be feeding the data industrial complex. Are you an idiot? Really, are you an idiot? This moron should be removed from his position at Apple. He is literally spreading fear, uncertainty, doubt, because if you look at Google's platform, all of the hacks and breaches, the vast majority of them are coming from Google Play Store. You sideload apps through F-Droid or other reputable places, less data collection, more security, more direct audits before they go live on everybody's system. It's not this passive thing. Hey, why is this app that's been downloaded 5 million times suddenly popping up ads and stealing everything on my device? Oh, I guess we just didn't audit that one well enough. Way to go, Google. Now, at least Apple does do a little bit better job of vetting things before they go live, but this guy is just a moron. If he thinks, hey, just opening people up to be able to sideload your apps, this increases the insecurity of the device. No, it actually doesn't. It has the potential to, but I just paid like my entire life savings and my firstborn child for your stupid phone. At least let me do things with it, you moron. But yes, sideloading is part of the data industrial complex. Despite every single app I've ever sideloaded on a device, harvests a whole lot less data than the things Google Play Store would like me to install. That's for sure. Anyway, moving on. Peloton, they are cutting the prices of their ungodly expensive exercise equipment to still being ungodly expensive. Just, you're still your life savings. Just, you can keep your screaming child. We have enough of them now. Unfortunately, they are raising the price of these subscription costs. And so if you head on over to their site, so the bikes, which used to cost $1,745, they now cost $1,445. So you're saving $300 on the bike, which, by the way, if you need an exercise bike, last time I went to a Walmart, I think you can get one over there for like $200, right? Yeah. Why would you pay $1,500? Is it really that good of a bike? Because to use it, you have to go for a subscription model. Now, the subscription price is going up. So, the subscription model in Canada will go from $50 Canadian to $55 Canadian. And let's see, the change only applies to customers in U.S. and Canada. It does not affect the $12.99 app only membership. So if you just get the app, it's $12.99 a month. But that's, everything else is going up. So if you are a Peloton user, I'm telling you, maybe you should check out if you're okay in the head, because I can't justify why I'd want to pay $1,500 for an exercise bike in addition to fork out an extra $50 a month just to use the exercise bike. That is like insane. Really, that is insane. Well, Razer is designing a Linux laptop. Now, this targets AI development, nothing else. Although with the specs, I imagine it's going to be good for gaming too. They do have an option to dual boot with Windows as well. This guy is quite a beefy device, and they're like, it's all this software. And dude, it just has Ubuntu on it and a few other packages for development. It's not. It's just another computer with Ubuntu. Has an Intel i7 1180H, 8 cores, base speed of 2.3 gigahertz, boosting to 4.6 gigahertz. Has 64 gigs of DDR4 3200 RAM, 2 terabytes PCIe 4 SSD storage. And it has, they say it stands out because of its software package in Ubuntu Linux 2004. Well, way to sell a crappy Linux distro. But anyway, it has 4 Thunderbolt ports, 3 USB-A ports, which are 3.2 Gen 2, HDMI 2.1, a headphone jack, there's a bonus, and an SD card reader. So there's what the thing looks like on both sides. There you go. And the price is only a cool $3,500. So anyway, if you are interested in Linux laptops, there's another one that if you got 3.5 Gs burning a hole in your pocket, there you go. I imagine the hardware is going to be really good. I would just put a different Linux distro on it personally. And on to our feature story. Meta plans to take nearly 50% cut on virtual asset sales in the metaverse. So you can now go out and make a bunch of fake stuff to sell to people in the fake world, and now Facebook's going to take 50% of that. So 4.7, and I believe this is for the developers. So all you developers like, I'm going to get into selling NFTs for the metaverse, good luck. Basically, your total cut's going to be 47.5% of your sales going to go to Facebook. All of a sudden, that 30% from Apple and Steam looks like, wow, I should go back to making that again. So it includes the hardware platform fee of 30%. So everything you do, so you have to pay 30% for the hardware sales. And then on top of that, Horizon Worlds is going to charge a 17.5% fee. So if you want to get into this stupid thing and enjoy life with your legless comrades in the crazy cartoon world that looks like a bad LSD trip, plan on paying a lot more money. And if you're a developer, I'd probably find another occupation, because the scalpers of the metaverse are coming for you guys. The scalpers of the metaverse are indeed coming. So basically the whole rest of this is, all comparisons between the fees and whatever else. Yeah, basically it's, we're going to charge 30% for the hardware, but we want some extra money too. So there you go. Mark Zuckerberg, he needs more yachts, guys. So you guys get yourselves addicted to the metaverse and dive right on in and be like, I gotta be in the Second Life world. I gotta be over there. It's so cool and trendy. And then you will continue to go broke. Good luck. For the rest of you guys who are not yet ready to join Ready Player One and come back to the real world, you guys can just laugh at the other people that are spending all of their money on fake stuff in Mark Zuckerberg's fake world. But anyway, he's laughing all the way to the bank because he is indeed the scalper of the metaverse. If you'd like to help support the channel, we do have a shop, shop.switchedtolinux.com. We have t-shirts, we have hoodies, we have hats, we have coffee cups. We have things with the RF No Preserve Root Code of Conduct. We have the tinfoil hat time hats and things, and we even have some mouse pads. We have coffee cups, all sorts of kind of stuff over here. We have cats and tinfoil hats. There you go. I wish I had better, higher resolution of that. I'd put it on more stuff. And there's some mouse pads and things like that. But anyway, with that, you can have a look over there at shop.switchedtolinux.com to find those. And let's head on over to SillyVille. First up in SillyVille, Coca-Cola is making a limited edition Metaverse-inspired soda that reportedly sucks. See, guys, everything related to the Metaverse sucks. So different people have had different commentary. I don't remember reading anything where anybody says it tastes good. Probably the most positive compliment anybody's given this stuff is somebody said it tastes like Pop Rocks. I think Pop Rocks taste pretty good, but I haven't had them in a long time either. These guys, though, according to The Verge, they said it tastes terrible. Some people are saying it tastes like cough syrup, Red Bull. This guy compares it. This guy says the drink's aroma is compared to Axe Anarchy body spray with a lingering medicinal waft like cough syrup. Sounds great. If I could find some of this, I'd buy a can, but to my understanding, you have to order it exclusively from Coca-Cola online. Because apparently we want to blend the online purchases so you can only buy it online. Well, Coke, if I could buy it at a local Walmart, I'd give some a try, at least for the novelty factor, but I hear it sucks, and I'm not going to give you my mailing address, so no. Bite me, Coca-Cola. It is called Coca-Cola Bite. Bite me, Coca-Cola. I'm not drinking your carbonated cough syrup. I'm not sure I'd like it either way. It's like a zero sugar, and zero sugar drinks are actually worse for you than sugar-filled drinks. Sugar-filled drinks are really, really bad for you, to be clear, but sugar-free ones are actually worse. Next for you nostalgic guys. Oh, that's right. I have to click that button there. For you nostalgic guys, there's an auto-transforming Optimus Prime you can now buy from Pulse. This is Hasbro Pulse. I'm guessing Hasbro Pulse is the adult arm of Hasbro that is there to rake money from people based on nostalgia. Because for only $749.99, you can get your own self-transforming Optimus Prime. Now, the good thing about the self-transforming Optimus Prime is it is nearly an exact replica of the original metal version of Optimus Prime, which I actually had at one point in time. But you can actually go over there and get it. There's a video that they have on this guy here. Let me go ahead and make this guy full screen here and make sure desktop audio is not going to accidentally play. But here is the self-transforming Optimus Prime. And they're like, all premium stuff. I don't care if it's premium stuff. I don't care if it self-transforms. $750 for a robotic toy is not exactly a good deal. But if you had Optimus Prime or you've seen it, you will recognize this. This is like the original, almost exact original Optimus Prime from the early 80s. It is like nearly identical. And the fact that auto transforms is pretty cool. I gotta say, it is neat. But $750 neat? No, it's not $750 neat. They also do. They do apparently have. There's an app in there as well, and there's actually apparently some single commands you could give them to do like things like jump and do certain, certain tricks with it, things like that. So it is kind of neat. But I don't know, man. I don't know. $750, a little on the steep side for me. Let me know what you guys think down there in the comments. And on to our final one. Yeah, we definitely, as somebody said in the comments earlier, when is the IRS going to shut down this fake NFT thing? It might be imploding on itself. If you guys remember Jack Dorsey's first tweet sold for $48 million. Well, this guy's like, I'm going to sell this tweet, thinking he's gonna sell it just a boatload of money. his top bid was $280. I think he paid what, 2.9 million, I think. Yeah, so he paid $2.9 million. He went to jail for a while for some issues, and I guess he gets out, and he's like either wanted to, quote, give back or maybe pay his fines. I don't know. He wants to sell it for $48 million, gets $280. Now, after this article was written, so a few extra bids came in, and last I heard, the top bid was like $6,300. So there's a way to turn your $2.9 million into $280 overnight. Just buy a picture of a tweet that everybody else can read for free on the internet anyway. That's what's so scammy about these NFTs. It's all fake. It's all digital crap. And you're saying, I own the image that's available in a million different places on the internet. No, you don't own anything. You just paid $2.9 million for a firm stack. And so he said, hey, here's $280 for it. Yeah. That's why I'm not getting involved in New Horizons either. Well, you can help support the channel over on Subscribestar, subscribestar.com/switched-to-Linux. You can join me on over there. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we will see you next time. Thank you for watching this video from Switched-to-Linux. This channel would not be possible without the backing of the program supporters scrolling on the screen now. You can be a supporter at Patreon at patreon.com/TOMM or at thinklifemedia.com. I also want to thank the open source community who creates such excellent software that makes producing this show possible. Please remember to support your software communities. Thank you, and I hope that you enjoy switching to Linux.